Dear parent, what is the name of your child? Why did you name your child as such? Does the name of your child reflect their destiny? Or did someone suggest the name of your child to you, and why? Dear parent, I will not speak with certainty that the name of your child reflects their destiny. Yet if you prophetically named your child, then destiny will speak through their name. But names are very important as they somewhat reflect through a child's personality. Think of it this way, dear parent, that you are what you answer to. In other words, if your name is Blessing or Grace, for example, then blessing and grace will be your reality. Blessing and grace will follow you wherever you go. Dear parent, let us all be intentional with how we name our children. Let us be intentional with the names we baptize our kids, no matter how painful or sorrowful it was to birth them on this earth. When I had my child, I was alone throughout the process, from conception till birth, even today. While my family was there, and it still has been. But her father does not know who she is, never met her, does not care to meet her. This was the most painful, most sorrowful season of my life. Yet in my pain, I had decided by the grace of God that I will name her Joy. And by naming her Joy, it gave me the strength, the courage to smile and face the future despite my pain. This was a lesson I learned particularly with the story of Jabez in the Bible. In the book of 1 Chronicles 4:9-10 is the story of Jabez or Jabez, mentioned in the genealogy of the family of Judah. I will read this for you, the text, for your understanding. 1 Chronicles 4:9-10, it says, Now Jabez was more honorable than his brothers, and his mother called him Jabez, saying, Because I bore him in pain. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, Oh, that you bless me indeed, and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, that you will keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain. So God granted him what he requested. Here we see that Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. Yet somehow his name, the one his mother named him, was the source of all his troubles. His mother named him Jabez, which means sorrow or pain. And I'm sure that this name became his prophecy. This name Jabez limited him in life. This name Jabez brought sorrow in his life. And dear parent, there's a very important reason why the story of Jabez was chronicled and told to us. Even when his mother had raised Jabez and forgotten about the sorrow which she had bore him, still she did not think to change his name. And just where was Jabez's father in all this? Why did he not rebuke his wife to name the son Jabez? It seems that he had just accepted it and went along with it. It didn't bother him that his son's name would bring forth trouble in his future. And speaking of fathers naming their sons, do you know that in the same Bible, the man Jacob, who was also called Israel, the one who bore the 12 tribes of Israel, changed his son's name from Benoni to Benjamin? You see, in Genesis 35 from verse 16-18, it explains that Rachel experienced her child labor, that she died because of it. And Rachel was Jacob's second wife. But before she died, she named her son Benoni, which means my soul is departing. But Jacob changed his name to Benjamin. And for this to be clear, let me read the text for you all. Genesis chapter 35 from verse 17-19, it says, Now it came to pass when she was in hard labor, that the midwife said to her, who is Rachel, Do not fear, you will have this son also. And so it was that her soul was departing, for she died, that she called his name Benoni, but his father called him Benjamin. So Rachel died and was buried on the way to Ephrath, that is Bethlehem. So here you see the role of a father in naming his son. Jacob knew the name Benoni would be a curse in the life of his infant son, so he changed it immediately. Now back to the story of Jabez. When he became When he became a man, Jabez felt limited in life. Even though he was honorable, he knew that the name he bore put limitations in his life. And I love the fact that he sought God for a change of his destiny. Instead of resorting to castigate his mother, he sought God instead in prayer. And because he led an honorable life, God was quick to answer his prayer. Now, the Bible does not tell us that Jabez changed his name, but we see God giving him a new list in life after he humbled himself in prayer. Dear parent, I will not stop to tell you that God Almighty is a faithful God. This God is a God that answers prayers. And it doesn't matter how you birthed a child, whether you are alone, whether you're in pain, in depression, in poverty, as long as you wish good on that child and give him or her a befitting name that commands power, as long as you love on that child and always keep reminding them of how amazing they are, who is the devil to come and tell you otherwise? Dear parent, your job in the life of your child is to plant seeds of hope, faith, and love. Your job is to prophesy great things in the life of your child. Your job is to stand strong and intercede to God in prayer in the life of your child. Your job is to baptize them with names that will stand the test of time. A name that will remind your child of how important they are for his or her generation. And a name that will speak for them for future generations to come. Now, having said all that, it is up to you to pick and choose which name befits your beloved precious one. But whatever the name you choose for them, let it anchor through time and let it be known by men that there was once such a child, born to parents who loved and cared for them. Because of your love, because of the love you have for your child, dear parent, it will echo through his lifetime or her lifetime. Okay? Dear parent, I do hope that this message has been a blessing to you. And if you can, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And until the next time, my name is Betty, wishing you a wonderful day.